Hi, and welcome to Carolina Varsity's 2015 Week 5. This will be Independence at 2-2, going over to play Vance at 3-1. I'm Dale Ross.
And I'm the pet man, Matt Morrow. Keys to victory for both teams. Independence, offense, offense, offense. Defense has played well enough to win. They got to play ball control. You know, the passing game's not where they want it just yet. Got to play ball control and efficient football. Lean on defense to pull the upset. You almost want to call it play Carolina Panthers football. You know, conservative run game, 3 and 4 yards, get first downs. You got to do that and try to keep this Vance offense off the field.
Right.
Because even though they lost last week, they put up 34 points against the number 1 3A team in South Carolina and South Point. For Vance, you know, Coach Brand said it already. Fix the penalties. Had 16 penalties last week. Throw the ball early against this Independence secondary. Independence front 7 is pretty good, but the secondary has had some issues in some games. So I think they got those 2 threats on the outside. Throw it, let those guys go get it, get up, get Independence out of that offense where they like to run the ball, control the clock, get them behind, force them to throw the ball, and then you got them where you want them.
Right. Yeah, I talked to Coach Brand about that after the ball game last week about the number of penalties, and they've had that in every game, they say. Some other people around the program told me it was the same way up at George Washington. They had lots of penalties. Same thing at Providence, lots of penalties. And I'm going to say that every penalty that I saw was a penalty. It definitely was. It wasn't they're out to get Vance. But, you know, the surprising thing is Vance was down. Spencer was out. He did play a little bit, did not start, and he did play a little bit, but he had a hamstring, a hamstring issue. And then Jonathan Affetti did not play at all. So they were down in offense, but they still put 34 points up on the board.
That's scary.
That's scary. So if these kids come back and play, so you're looking at a team that's put up 34 points against a very good South Point team, and now when I look back and I see what happened to Independence at Butler. What happened to Independence at Mallard Creek, and then what happened to them with Scotland.
Right.
You know, both games they gave up. I got the numbers here. They gave up 42 points and 58 points, right? So 58 to Mallard Creek, 42. So they're giving up a lot of points to good teams. And if I were to rank offenses, I can't rank Vance out of those 2, and might even put Vance's offense as a better offense than those 2. So I think Independence is going to have a big job, and that's got to be their focus, is to shut that offense down. And you said it, and I've said this many times, the best defense can be your offense.
That's right.
So they're going to have to, that offense needs to produce, and that offense needs to produce in time-consuming drives. Granted, Vance can strike quickly. You know, you take up 6, 8, 10 minutes of the clock to score, and then Vance hits you in, a minute or 2. But you limit those opportunities.
Exactly. You shorten the game, and you give yourself a chance to win in the 4th.
That's right.
That's your goal if you're Independence.
That's right. Even if they match you very quickly and you're keeping time, you're going to keep yourself in the ball game into that second half, and that's what I think Independence has got to do.
Yeah.
That offense has got to generate first downs. That's what you've got to do, generate first downs. I don't know if it's going to be a competitive ball game or not. I guess we'll see. A lot of people on the site don't think so.
I mean, you got to lean towards Vance right now.
Sure.
We hope it's close. We always hope for competitive games.
Oh, yeah.
And wish the best. Hope everybody plays safe. No injuries going into conference.
That's right. This is it, getting tuned up for conference starting next week. So hope you guys have a great ball game. I hope it is competitive. Like Matt says, we always hope for competitive ball games. Every game I go to, I want to see it to be a last-second win. I know the coaches don't want to see that. I know that Hardin would love to see his team pull a surprise and blow them out.
Oh, yeah.
Sure. And I'm sure the other way around. So. Okay, well, thanks for watching. Let us know what you think. Have a good game.